Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one, the only B-Dizzle. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Had an even better weekend, I hope. Samir numero uno to kick the week off. Thank you for dropping in so early, man. Charles and Wolverine, podium finishes. Congrats. End of the year might be the greatest second half of a year. You're seeing Baby Keem and potentially J. Cole. What a time to be. Nice, man. I'm upping the production. I am, man. Yeah. Yep. We on the up and up. Honestly, my favorite change I've made to the stream so far is probably the donation thing, scrolling this way across the bottom. Why is the pickle been on your screen for 5 minutes? Where am I? Hey, I gotta build the suspense, generate the hype, you know? Gotta get things ready, warmed up, you know? All right, we gotta do a solo raid with a mutant champion. Get out of town. What is this? Oh, wait, am I in the daily quest right now? Wait, what? Oh, I guess I am. That's weird. Okay. Spidey, what's up, man? In here bright and early, too. How are you? First mod, too, yeah. Massive flex, my dude. Earlier, I think I was just seeing how Kushala would auto fight. She's not very good at it. Not really a kit that caters itself well to it, though. Anyway, I wish there was more stuff to do today. But I think we're going to be arena-ing it. We could also go crazy and do the Dance Dance Revolution Guitar Hero mode, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that. Kushal is good at everything. Yeah, have you logged any playtime on your shiny new toy yet? Friendlies? I'm not really in the mood for friendlies. Not today. Not really in the mood. You're doing EQ? I know. Dang myself, dude. Blitzing content like day one. It really comes back to nip me in the butt when we're like at a content release schedule like we are now, where things are a little slow. I mean, like, technically we've gotten some new content, but it's not like highly engaging kind of content. It's not like, at the very least, it's not those like side quests where you do a run every day of the week. Those are kind of nice to keep you busy. You're never touching that account again. I mean, if that's the case, you could try selling it. I'm pretty sure that's against terms of service, though, so maybe don't do that. I don't know if you could find anyone to buy that thing anyway. Usually people want to buy accounts that are like super stacked. See, I feel like if you were going to spend in this game to buy an account, just like buy units with it and go crazy on like Banquet or something. That would be way more fun. Some people charge really high amounts for accounts. From what I understand, never bought an account myself, but I've heard through the grapevine Dude, you'd be surprised. I mean, there's probably other people out there that really want Kushala, same as you, and maybe they would be willing to pay for it. Who knows? Some people are just super fans of like certain Marvel characters. And it shows. All right. Give me a solo raid, baby. We will have to go open the 7-star basic that we got from raid week, though. So at the very least, we will be doing something today, right? Why is Dust still rank 1? You haven't donated enough to the channel for me to have the rank up resources, Samir. That's the problem. No, just not at the top of my priority list, man. I think Dust is cool. Definitely a great champion, but doesn't really have a need for my roster right now. So there she stays. Honestly, Dust might be, unless there's like some like marathon content later on or some sort of Karina challenge, she'll probably stay rank 1. Or if I have like a surplus of rank up material, maybe eventually she'll make it rank 2, but no promises on that front at all. It's always so weird playing this game at the beginning of the week again. Because you're a broke 18-year-old college student. Yeah, I've been there, man. Heck, dude, I'm not a college student anymore, and I'm still broke. Welcome to the world in 2026. What's up, stud? It's like we got a Hercules. Oh, yeah, I forgot debuff Siphon. I have the dex. Oh, well. That was easy. My 35 quid. Well, I can't even pretend I know the amount that a quid is, but no, I don't think it's that bad. Although I do remember when I was paying for college and it was rough time, man. But on the bright side, Samira, you're in a really good profession. You should be able to pay any sort of debt off or anything like that off pretty quick. You just have to get there. $45. Yeah, get ready to learn ramen. That's all I could say. Now, my go-to when I was in college, as far as like saving money and stuff, would be quesadillas and then ramen. Baked potatoes and stuff were pretty cheap too, because you can get like a just gigantic sack of potatoes for like a fair amount of money. And you can kind of live on that for a while, honestly. It worked on the for the Martian, so why not for me, right? That movie trips me up, man. I would never. It almost makes me want to never go to space ever again. Well, not again, but you know what I mean. In case I get left on Mars or something. I think college is what you guys call high school. No, because when we're 18 over here, we're graduated from high school. I mean, like the setup of the institutions might be different, but I think they're similar. Either way, though, once you're like a certified plumber guy, you'll be good. If it's anything like the States, which I'm pretty sure trades almost everywhere right now are doing well. Man, I have not taken a look at my rank up situation lately. I wonder if I can take anybody up. It looks like we can. Can we take a... Ooh, we can make a rank 4, chat. College for you guys, university? I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that means the same thing as what you're referencing, though, or not. Nice, Charles. Didn't know I'd be so obsessed with a pirate if I ever met one, but as soon as we shook hands, I was hooked. Nice, Caveman. Welcome in, man. Also, whoever gave me a 24-hour timeout in Discord for a super mild joke, congrats. I left forever. Oh, hey, man. It's just a timeout for you to think about what you've done. All right. I kind of I need to test Hulkling to see if he's actually, like, how crazy he actually is now. Let's go see, because he's now fixed, apparently, right? So if he's, like, actually cracked out of his mind, he might be a potential rank 4. And I haven't even touched him since he was bugged. Because there is no point. The turns of table. University is after college. Oh. I mean, to me, college and university are one and the same. Hyperion or Okoye? I mean, those would be pretty good. I mean, that was pretty good. Hmm. Dang, it's so close. Huh. I mean, that wasn't too bad. Not that, like, speed is everything, but the damage is good. That was like a 60k crit. You rank him up, that probably goes to, like, maybe 70 something. Depends what other buffs he has. Okay, what are my other... Can I make a rank 2 and then rank up another person later? Is there anyone I would rather take to rank 3 than I would rather take to rank 4? I don't see any candidates right now, really. Other than Plaidpool, that would be kind of goated. Sinister would be interesting. College and university are more or less synonymous here in the US. Yeah. You got Negasonic finally? Nice, man. Now you're just missing Kushala and Rintra. Those are your champs next on the list. Well, I wish you luck, man. Maybe that's a sign of things to come for everyone in stream. Maybe we're all about to finally get all the champs we've been chasing. Universities offer masters / PhDs, while colleges offer undergrad degrees. Is that in America or in the EU? Caveman. Tigra? No, I'm not gonna rank Tigra. Sinister, you think? I will say rank 4 Wong is kind of tempting, but that's just for the memes. I don't even know that I'd use him that much. I do know I always want to rank 4 Red Skull whenever I use him. Let's take a look again at the rank 2s. Mangog? A lot of people in chat are saying Mangog right now. If I rank up Tigra. My Tigra's not even awakened, man. Wait, Hulkling is broken again? Ugh. Can anyone else in YouTube chat like double confirm that? Just so we know for sure, Z's. Ugh, that sucks if that's true. I did see that after the Valkyrie fix went live, like... Oh, broken as in bonkers. Oh, okay, okay. It's a good broken. Sweet. Never mind then. Apparently we're good. You took Tiger? Well, Samir, you're just built different though, man. Yeah, I'm not usually bothered by Bullseye, honestly. He doesn't usually annoy me that much. I have enough Bullseye counters in my deck. But yeah, I guess others may not, though. Most people aren't as goated as me. Thank you. What about like rank 1s? What are we at in that regard? Sorry guys, this might take a little bit long. We just have to make sure we're using our rank up resources the best we can. The difficult thing is there's not really content right now that we can rank up to finish. Like we're kind of done with things right now. Yeah, I do like Gentle a lot. Gentle, I am a big fan. War Machine. Why is Spiral rank 1? I just haven't. I don't really like Spiral that much, to be honest. I have been tempted to rank Sable, though, a couple times. I could rank up Rhino for defense. Those are like the lamest rank ups to me. I hate ranking champions just because they're good for defense, because I don't even get to play them, really. You're just ranking them up for one side of the game that you never really get to have that much fun with them, you know? Like, yeah, Rhino is great, but it seems so boring. I'd rather rank up a two-way champ or just an offensive champ. Defense wins championships? That's a good point. That's true. But I'm not playing for championships, man. I'll tell you what. I have 2 champs you're going to take to rank 5 at rank 1. Sorry, Samir. Classic Thanos to rank 4 for the meme? It's tempting. I did think about that, Wolverine. Yeah. But again, it's like most Coliseum things, like I could just grind it out. Like I wouldn't want to make a rank up just for that. That would feel wasteful also. I could rank up Spider-Punk since he'll be an Ascension champion. The Maker rank up might not be awful either. I just can't think of a lot of times where I would use these guys, or like in the past where I've needed to do a fight and then thought, man, they'd be great, but I don't have them ranked up. Because generally, like, my roster has covers for everyone else. We could rank up Cersei. That's actually really tempting. I do like Cersei. And she's like a pretty decent dual threat. Also Ascension. kind of tempted, like, I mean, we could do Gore too, but I think Cersei is a lot more fun. Korg is going to be good with his tune-up. That's a good point too. When does that go live? Do we know? Because that's a good point. It may be worth waiting to rank up Korg. And if that's the case, I feel like we're better off just ranking up a rank 2 or a rank 3 champion. You got a 7-star Cersei from the Valentine's crystals? Nice, man. But also, like, we do have rank 4 options. And I do think we have good options here, too. I think it would be good to rank up Okoye. I don't have the cats for her, but I could probably scrounge them up. But Hulkling is really tempting, man. Hulkling, Jack, Red Skull, probably. Gentle's tempting, too. I don't think I'd go with him, though. Yeah, who knows? So who knows then, Caveman? Our last rank 4 was Falcon. Oh, how many cosmics do we have at rank 4? Just out of curiosity, we have 5. We have 5 science. We have 5 skill. We could use another rank 4 mutant. Mutant is the one that we're like the shortest or the weakest in. That would be like Danny, Silver Samurai, Gentle, or APOC. See, now that's... I think I might rank up a mutant just so we have more parity. You rank 4 Okoye? She does crazy things. I do like a rank 4 Okoye. Hitmonkey is going to be ascendable. That's true, Tim. That is a good point. Yeah, Hulkling's a really great rank up, and I probably would make that, but my cosmic class is fine. I really do think I just kind of want to spread the love, like get a little bit more going in the mutant class, because I have Britain, who's basically defense. She is great on attack, though. And then I have Onslaught and Jean, who are both Neuroshockers. So if I don't have access to Neuros, actually all 3 of my mutant rank 4s are Neuroshock. So it would be nice to have extra utility in the remainder of the mutants. You know what I mean? You've gotten to the point in your roster where you don't want to rank 4 any of your... Dude, see, it's the opposite for me. There's a lot of champions I want to rank 3 and a lot of champions I want to rank 4. I kind of feel like I just need more coverage in the mutant class. I'm kind of limited. Once more Neuro... Like, if there was an annoying maker boss or something and for some reason I needed to use a mutant, I'd be cooked. That's a very, very, very niche situation, mind you, but I don't want to have to rely on one thing to output damage, you know? We could. Dude, I kind of want to rank APOC. I really just like APOC. I might rank Apocalypse. I know everyone is going to cry and be really, really upset about it, but I might rank 4 APOC. Big Daddy APOC, dude. What are we thinking? Big Daddy Apocalypse. I think I should. Stud says, heck yeah, please do it. Samir, Sinister, or Cassandra, probably your next rank 4s. I do like Cassandra Nova. Sinister even unduped is still ridiculous, Samir. Rank Mangog. I wish I could. I was hunting him for a while. That is true, Samir. That is true. I just like APOC, man. You remember it? I know there were a lot of times I was like, I'll trade you a Kushala for an Apocalypse. Or it was Tigra. I was like, I would trade you Tigra. I did never notice he had that like what's that called? An Ankh on the back? That like Egyptian cross loop thing. Ever used the Wolverine and APOC synergy? I have never used it. I've heard it's pretty good though. You don't think APOC is that great? Yeah, I mean, he's older, but I think he's still really good. You're next. Walrus, I think we're gonna do it, man. Cable and APOC got me through a lot of content. I actually am kind of upset they're gonna be reworking Cable now because he won the buff contest thing. I hope somehow that synergy will stay because it was freaking fun. Well, it's been done, chat. I was very tempted to do Danny Moonstar too, but Apocalypse has just got this like special place in my heart. All right, now we can't rank up anyone, which is sad. I think it's better to have one rank 4 than take someone up to like 3. I want to go use him real quick. The degen synergy on heavy, yeah, it's nuts, dude. We can show you. He also just pairs really well with Cable in the first place because it gives him all of his charges in his first fight, which ramps him a lot faster. Let's see, what was the other synergy that's good for APOC? APOC has a good synergy with Strife, I believe. If I can find him. Come on, Mutant Batman, where are you? Genuinely, where is he? I'm looking straight at him. I already know I am. There he is. I don't remember what it happens. Oh yeah, special 1 or 2 increase the potency of burst damage by 25%. Can stack up to 300% max. This makes APOC specials do a lot more damage. Nick, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Mid-Hawk. Oh, I need to change his stat focus, though. All right. So this may be the last time that I get to use this. I don't know. Is my parry just broken? Okay, we're chilling. Oh, look at those degens. It was even more busted like earlier on in the game. Because we didn't have those degen immune champs. Or not immune, like resistant. So you just make this guy a horseman. You go crazy. Just stacking degens. It's so stupid. I use that synergy to get me so far in the game. Yeah, Sinister does. He's part of. There's like 3 champs, I think, that give that synergy. Yeah, he would go hard, Tim, if Cable was not getting reworked. So I don't know what the fate of that synergy is going to be. Because Cable is the champion that won the rework. APOC is actually sneaky good in like marathon content. Yeah, I don't know. Usually when they change a champion's kit though, for something like that, they change the synergies and stuff too to be different. Because it's like a total rework, I think. It's not just like a tweak to Cable's existing kit, at least not that I'm aware. Dude, if that synergy was base kit, oh my gosh. I would cry tears of joy. Sneaky good? Well, I think he's more designed as just like big mutant daddy, but he also happens to excel in marathon content. Which synergy made it broken, Nick? Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's all according to plan. Pew, pew, pew. Really, dude? You're gonna just be throwing specials like that? Juggernaut is the worst. Oh, you got concussion, fool. Oh, is that... So that's probably not still in the game, right? Oh yeah, that's that Strife synergy putting in work, man. It melts health with it. You like it does a lot, actually. Anyway, I assume that synergy is gone now, right? If it's as busted as what it sounds. Yeah, they removed it. Dang. Dude, Kabam just doesn't let us have any fun, do they? I also like APOC because he has a lot of util, actually. Being able to counter Shrug is very strong still. And he can go immune to bleed and incinerate. And I think disorient, right? I know there's another one. It just doesn't come in handy as often. I think it's disorient. Yeah, that's pretty game breaking. Yeah, Samir, I mentioned it earlier. I want to... when I was loading into Realm, I was like, oh yeah, I need to change that. Thank you for the reminder, though. Only disorient immune. Wait, really? After this long, he's still the only one? That seems really weird, Nick. Now, mind you, APOC synergies are like, or immunities, they're like pseudo immunities. Because he has to have that debuff on him for a certain amount of time to get it. But still, dude, it's very strong. And he can counter evade, which is a little bit more of a risky thing because the more times you evade him, the less likely you are to evade him. Which means he'll have to suffer an evade to be able to get that immunity, which can mean you get punished via like hits that you miss. But still not the worst thing ever, though. Too bad his SIG ability is awful. Oh, excuse me. That's like the biggest downside, I think. He just has a really bad SIG ability. It gives him just a small heal if there are fights he doesn't participate in, basically. Okay, Nick. So they're immune to most of it, but not like in name specifically. That's interesting. And even without that, like, damage from the Devos, he still does so much. And if you need to deal, if you need like a polka dot power champ in a pinch, double bleed on heavy. I just like everything he's about, honestly. His design is freaking awesome too. And any other really spicy mutant champion, bing bang boom, just make them a horseman. You have a rank for Emma Frost now. Yeah, hopefully our buff is insane, caveman. It didn't seem like they were going to change her kit too much from when they were talking about it, so... we'll just have to wait and see. His like block break stun thing is kind of crazy good too. This is gonna KO, I bet. Yep. Dude, Crit Monkey's gonna be a super fast killer. Dang, I'm jealous you got Claire. A lot of you guys got Claire, which I'm happy for you. I am. Much better than my awakened Mr. Fantastic, that's for sure. But man, I'm jelly. Peanut butter and jealous. Yeah, Samir, we can organize a trade. I'll have my guy contact your guy. We'll set something up. What's up, Blake? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Have plans for my rank 4 depending on what gem I get from Coliseum? Not really, Nick. I think you kind of saw that at the beginning when we were trying to decide who to rank for in the first place. There's no like, oh my gosh, I have to insta rank for this person next. Not right now, at least. That could change. My next rank 4 might be... you know, I don't know. Maybe it's Hulkling. I don't know. We might try and get another mutant in there, though. Maybe we'll rank up Deadpool X-Force. Get him to rank 3. Then take him to 4. I don't know. You're in math? Well, I mean, I'm not in math. So I'm doing good. But no, I'm doing well, man. Poor Wolverine. Turns out he can't hang with the Despair Mastery. Gladiator is not off the table, no. I guess anything could happen. Anything could happen. See the Karnak chads. Yeah, Karnak truly was the best champion in that box for sure. School's hella boring. I feel you, man. I would do the same thing when I was in school. My buddy and I would go to the library like during lunches and stuff like that, and we'd watch streams. I don't know that we were ever bold enough to watch a stream during class, though. I tip my hat to you, man. Hey, I never want to rule anything out, stud. We'll just say the odds are not great. It's not impossible. But the odds are not in your favor. What's kind of nice is if you can get APOC the Mr. Sinister battle cast. So you can go bleed immune without actually having a damaging bleed on you. Why did I even do the entire room? That's tough, caveman. But hey, at least the dinosaur you rode to school every day hiked up that mountain for you. You would have had to do that on your own 2 legs. That would have been tough. No, what I can't stand, I just can't believe school is like as long as it is, man. You just go spend like your entire hour or entire day just like learning the whole time. It was so boring to me. On one hand, I wish I was homeschooled, but on the other hand, I think public school is better because you get to hang out with your homies. Yeah, well, Nick, you're a giga genius when it comes to math, though. Dang, Lee, you got a 7-star torch? Why is everyone getting so insanely blessed? Oh my gosh. Crazy, you guys. That's cool, though, Lee. You guys make me want to go buy some of those, but I already know if I do, nothing but 6 stars or 5 stars. So I'm not even gonna bother. Unless... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Hey, just a quick reminder to you guys, make sure to go and do this mode. Don't forget, it leaves very soon. Okay, let's see. I don't need to do that or that. Let's do this. Actually, wait, do I need to do war or not war? AQ? I probably should hop in AQ so I don't get banned. Let's take Falcon. We'll take the cow, wherever he is, and then we'll take Apocalypse. No, let's take Nick Fury. You're pretty stoked, dude. I bet I would be. Yeah, college was great. Most of the time. I mean, you still get the occasional total stinker, you know? But yeah, I do think for the most part, it's awesome. You finally get that like independence. That was my favorite. Right back at it is so annoying with flux dispersal, by the way. It's so dumb. But yeah, I think it's nice. My college classes still had a lot of homework though, so I wasn't able to like get out of that at least, which was a little sad, but you know what? Oh well. At least they don't go debuff immune until they actually fall. So you can do a first hit of Rintra's Heavy and then into Special 2. It's a lot harder to build Ruptures that way, though. You use Guardian for an Urmzilla? I don't know if I've ever tried that matchup. Guardian does do a lot of things well, though. Won't be in an actual math class until college. I don't miss math, dude. I got straight A's in it, but I hated it. I don't like, I mean, math is kind of boring for me, but I think I hated it more on principle than anything. Because it bothers me that, like, I'm never going to use this stuff in real life or like what my intended career path was. So I just kind of did. I just didn't like it because the rational side of me tells me that I shouldn't like it because it was just pointless information at that point. If that makes sense. You haven't lost a war? Holy crap. Nice, Nick. We lost one like, not this last war, but I think the one before that we lost. Whoa. Stud, don't be attacking Spidey like that. That video is weird as heck, man. That's bad optics, especially for what's going on in the world right now. Assuming you're talking about the same thing I have in mind. Absolutely wild for saying that. All right, enjoy the afterlife, Hulkbuster. Or not. Now enjoy the afterlife, Hulkbuster. Coliseum rewards and 4K units. You could get your first rank 5. Very tempting, but with 9.4 right around the corner, you're more hesitant. Curious on your opinion. Yeah, so I think 9.4 will definitely give you a rank 5. Although it's probably going to come through the form of a crystal. So if you want to be able to pick your next or your first rank 5, then I would say it may be worth it. Because that's generally how it is. You won't really be able to pick and choose. So if you want that agency, maybe go for it. I mean, 4,000 units is like 4 weeks of arena grinding. It's not too bad. Who's good against Solvark? I think Medusa was good, right? I haven't had to fight a Solvark in a while. Just champions that don't do energy damage are great, Tim. You didn't like it until you had a good math teacher. That is true. I think it's hard to... that's true with any subject, though. It can really be night and day for a subject. Like history and math, I think, are both just widely regarded as incredibly boring, but I've had great teachers for all those subjects at one point or another, and it makes it so much more bearable, man. And I think you learn better too. Unfortunately, for as many good teachers, I had just as many bad teachers, so... All right, you dead, Jubilee. Oh my gosh, really? You're alive? Which MJ clip? You could probably just look it up. It's all over the internet. Spidey. They did, Nick. Yeah, they did fix that. Got to see the boys every day, and you were smart enough to piss about and still pass. That's kind of how it was with me, Samir. Just got to hang out with the homies. I didn't like always having to stress about homework, though. But I had plenty of strategies to put as little effort into homework as I possibly could, we'll say. Which I felt was just fine, because you know what? If I'm going to ace the tests anyways, why should I spend all my personal time with homework, you know? And that damage with 4 Pierce was crazy, Nova. Yes, let me heal. Unpopular opinion, history is one of your favorites. It's just like story time for you, hearing about cool events. Yeah, history class, I had a couple teachers that killed it for me, but for the most part, I did think it was fun. You just never did homework. I'm glad you barely had to deal with it. I feel like I was always swimming in homework. Guardian is good. I didn't know Guardian parried non-contact, but I'm sure I did at one point. I just don't use him enough for that reason, for it to like really set in the old memory bank, you know? B-Dizzle, I think we let you down. Everyone I know pulled Mr. F, then used units next, got Claire. 7 people you know, even a YouTuber. Do you think you let me down because you guys all talked me out of using my units to get Claire? You know, that's completely unproven, but that makes me even more tempted to do it. I still haven't gotten a 4-star in Baku, so I have not been able to really play Arena, so this isn't the worst thing for us, chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to change the stat focus. I need to do that after this. Almost never did homework. Not to do it for a full semester. Did all your homework in other classes. I would try and do it during lunchtime. Like, there were entire essays I wrote during lunch. And I had English class like after lunch, and I would be like, you know what? I can do this. Do I recommend that to anybody? Not really, but you know what? If you can, go for it. It's like, you're a kid, man. You should be enjoying your life doing kid things before you have legitimate deadlines you have to meet, before you have to file your taxes and do all that other adult crap, all right? Enjoy your life a little. Learning's important for sure, okay? I'm not disputing that. But the amount of homework that people have, I'm already spending 7 hours of my life, around there, give or take, at this institution learning from the most boring people on planet Earth. Not every time. Most of the time, though. Like, and then you want me to go home and do it for the rest of the night? No way. No. So yes, if you put the math answers in the back of the book, of course I'm going to look them up. I'm a little jealous of the rising generation that can do their homework with AI, though. I did not have that luxury. That must be nice. Although I think that's probably a little worse, though. It's a lot more mind-numbing. You don't actually learn things. Yeah, who knows, Charles? We'll just have to wait and see. All the teachers loved you. That's good, Samir. You don't want to be a teacher's pet, for sure. But if they think you're funny and you make their job not miserable, that's a good place to be. Oh my gosh, Nick, that's actually what a harsh thing to say. Yeah, Santa is real. That's confirmed. For anyone watching in VOD form, Santa is real, and I can confirm I speak with him once in a while. He comes to ask me if like certain chatters are deserving of their Christmas presents, and I will let him know. So you guys better make sure you're on your best behavior. No, not arcade. If only I fought this guy 1 million times in a row and could evade his specials. You pulled Mr. Fantastic and your next key was Claire? Oh, man. See, and Lee didn't get Claire until the 6th key. I am a snitch for Santa Claus. I am, yeah. Abyss, what's up, man? No, I mean... I try to give people grace, all right? You guys have stretched it a little thin, though, sometimes. Dang, that's actually crazy, Samir. Nice Carnage gameplay? Thank you, man. Arcade didn't last long enough to really do much gameplay, but that's what we like to see, right? Why is he playing so defensively, man? That's weird. Man, that Kang's unlocked, though. That sounds funny, Wolverine. I actually like that song. Stan is a good song, man. It's a good song to just turn on and just vibe out to, you know? Teachers either love you or hate you. Had a few change grades on tests because they disliked you. Oof. Yeah, don't make enemies with your teachers, guys. That can honestly make or break your grade sometimes. I think you need to, when you view teachers, you just need to look through it as the lens of like, dude, this is their job. All right. Like, I know that sounds obvious, but when I was a kid, you just never really think about that. Like, these are real people that go home to a family. They're just there for a paycheck at the end of the day. You know, don't make their job difficult and they won't make it difficult on you because they're just there for the paycheck, man. Now, some teachers, they'll really go above and beyond, and that's always awesome. But for the most part, dude, I don't blame teachers, a lot of them, for some of the ways they might act. But yeah, man. Hey, have a good one, Lee. Thanks for dropping by, man. He made a joke about him going 150 into a tree. Oh my gosh. That sounds crazy, man. Yeah, honestly, bless teachers. Yeah, Lee. Most of them. Bless most of them. I do think they should be paid a little bit more. Dude, I have over 100 million gold. That's crazy. And I just took a champion to rank 4 as well. Wow. So I had even more than that. Yeah, Nick, I think a lot of kids do a similar thing. You kind of see just how far you can push a teacher. Most of the time it's substitute teachers that they fall prey to strats like that though, man. Because they couldn't give a crap hardly at all. They're really just there for a small little check, man. Substitute teachers, at least in my experience, they always got pushed around by the kids, man. It's seriously like yeah, you have no power here. So they just get abused all day long. You're friends with your teachers and enemies with the rest of the school. As it should be, Abyss. But put them in their place. Now, I mean, I was kind of a class clown. But I don't know that I was ever, like, unbearable enough that teachers, like, started to hate me. I was usually on their good side. And I will say, my brother and sister, being older than me, set quite the path for me to blaze, because we shared a lot of teachers in common, and we went to the same school, because we never moved growing up. So they'd be like, oh, you're so-and-so's brother. I am. And that instantly just gave me some, like, cred with the teachers. So there were, like, a good handful that actually just loved me for no reason, and I did nothing to earn it, which was fantastic because I'm not, like, a kiss-up or anything, you know? Honestly, most of my notoriety among teachers probably came from my sister. She was into all that, like, student government kind of stuff, and she was really involved in, like, just school events and stuff, so almost everybody knew her. And that came in pretty handy. Oh no, don't kill me, Ebony Maw. I'm innocent. Please. Yes. I did not see your Super Scroll comment. Oh, you like playing as Super Scroll? Yeah, I did like playing him in the poker mode when I ended up doing a match with him, Charles. Substitutes in your school cared way too much? Maybe the laws are different. I know, like, I actually don't even know if that's how it is in the state, but I think in some states, like, a sub doesn't even have to have a degree or anything. So it was just a lot of people just hanging out for a paycheck. Like, it was usually just people that are retired. Sometimes it was, like, old retired teachers, but most of the time they just didn't, like, care at all. But yeah, I mean, they would write your names on the board. So when the teacher got back, you'd get in trouble, but no one cared. You could just erase it off the board. What? That's hard. That's crazy, Nick. That's a based substitute teacher right there, man. You could just use that against him. Just be like, I know what you did. Blackmail. You better let me do whatever I want. Is there anyone in the game immune to glancing? Yeah, Beta Ray Bill, but it doesn't last very long. It's like he starts the fight with the glancing immune thing, and then it goes away. And I don't think there's a way to get it back. Maybe there is. I don't play Beta Ray that much. But yeah, he's the only one. So far as I'm aware. Ah, so it was like the reverse for you, Nick. Your brother got the good grace from you, huh? That's cool, though. Sabertooth bullseye counter confirmed. I think Bill is the only one. What's up, Nick? Learn the bullseye special one decks? Yeah, maybe one day. Also, Samir, I was not a nerd, okay? I don't really know what I would fit myself into. Like, I had jock friends, I had nerd friends, I had artsy friends. I had all the friends, man. I had a pretty wide array of groups that I could go hang out with. Oh, I guess, well, does she though, stud? Because you can still glance into block. Ouch. Ouch again. Honestly, this fight is going to take forever. This is one of those arena matchups that I was not paying enough attention for. And I should just have not done it. It's all right, we press on. Oh, I thought that was a special too. Oh, because I power drained him. That's right. We're doing good though, chat. Oh, he has... Oh, he's... I forgot. Gentle's gonna take himself down. He has a built-in recoils. So we just need to keep baiting special one and we'll be alright. Oh, that was sketchy. No, 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 no! I parried! What the heck? Oh, whatever. We're still fine. 2 out of 3. Dude, my parries are weird tonight, man. That was happening earlier on, too. Oh, well. Dang it. Big sad. Oh, wait, do I have my 3x multiplier? I think I do. I need to switch to my other champions. That's not good either. Oh, well. Yeah, that's crazy that your school had like higher privilege to smart students, Nick. That seems really unethical. In my opinion, that seems very unethical. I can see why you'd want to do that. It just feels like wrong. Abyss, you fit perfectly into the goth / punk metalheads crowd. I'm trying to think of who is in that crowd. I don't feel like... I don't even know if we had that crowd really. Or if they weren't a huge crowd in my school. Hulkling and Valkyrie crush future Ant-Man. I thought they did good in that matchup because they have Pierce. At least that's what I've always tried to bring into those matchups. Oh, yep. Yeah, Samir is saying what I was saying. Surprised I didn't get the 4-star in Baku. Yeah, I just wasn't. It wasn't an arena stream day. We had other stuff going on. Everyone who was on the list knew about it. That's honestly crazy. That really does feel like it should be against some sort of law. Was it just so like the school could look better in like the eyes of the public or something? Because that's like nuts. Also, I would abuse the ever-living crap out of that. I probably would have been one of the smarter kids. I might have made it. I don't know. But I would seriously not care about anything. If I had a list that made me just immune to prosecution like that, basically, that would be crazy. I don't play MCOC over the weekend? Not really. Not really. I was very busy this weekend too with BAM. I would usually rather just spend more time with my family than have my phone out. That's my personal V1 things, especially this weekend, you know, Valentine's Day and all that fun stuff. Imagine I pull MCOC out to grind the daily super event while I'm on a date. No. But no, I play it pretty minimally. So once in a while, like on the weekend, I'll grind off stream or like try and get something done, but normally I don't. I'm already playing it for like 10 hours during the week. I feel like that's more than enough. Yeah, that's still weird though. Like Nick, I get the methodology behind the madness. It's just seems wild to actually have that exist. MCOC is better than women. What is... Oh, man. What if it's a woman who plays MCOC? Ah? That's a pretty big deal, man. I gotta think, there's probably not many. I actually wonder. Yeah, I'll try and remember that next time I go up against Bullseye. Honestly, I feel like women that play MCOC are like unicorns, man. All I'm saying, all you single fellas out there, if you ever find someone who plays MCOC, snatch them up. You like being single? I love being single as well, but having been married for a while now, I don't think I want to go back. I don't know. I'm a very social creature. I started to get to the point when I was just like hanging out at college. Like, even though I had friends I'd hang out with all the time, it just starts to get kind of lonely. I think marriage was great for that, man. It's maybe not the solution for everybody, but it definitely was for me. Do I miss certain aspects of it sometimes? Yeah, but I think the pros outweighed the cons for me. Samir. Single gets boring sometimes? Yeah, sometimes it does. Stud, your girlfriend is a streamer and she's a gamer? Dude, don't let her go, all right? Being single is great until it hits 11 p.m. Yeah. No, there were some nights I would just kind of sit there in my room and I'd be like, what am I even doing? Like, I'm just existing and it's boring and empty. I'm playing video games with my friends, which is fun. But then everyone logs off. And then you're not playing video games with your friends anymore. And then you kind of just think, man, this is kind of boring. That was probably the biggest motivator for me, man, to get out and find someone. Yeah, it is kind of nice being able to hang out with your friends all the time, Charles. But when you do, like, find that person, you're hanging out with that friend every day, you know? Although hanging out with the boys is different for sure. I also think, just along those lines, Nick, I think it is just hard to find people the older you are. We already live in a society that makes dating feel almost impossible. Right? It's like all full of hookup culture and all that junk. There was a time back in the day where the nerd slash geek, I feel like, had a lot better chances because it was a lot harder to be picky. Now you can just swipe left or whatever, you know? So yeah. I just think you got to find that one, man. You still have plenty of time? Yeah. Definitely don't rush into anything either. You want to make sure they're a good match. Oh, Karnak's too good. Yeah, Charles, they each have their pluses and minuses for sure. Samira, you should. I don't know that you may stop getting job offers, but you should put that on your resume for sure. You can put me down as a reference if you want on your resume, and you can just link to my Twitch or my YouTube. Just be like, yeah, just ask him in the chat if I'd be a good employee. I'll be like, oh, Samir? Oh, please. I've known Samir for years. He's the best Twitch mod I've ever had. He's so eloquent and so smart and good at what he does. And there's no doubt in my mind that would translate to real world applications. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 would hire. I don't know if they'll listen to my opinion, though, unless you're applying for a job in America. The handsome part? Yeah, that I can't be certain of. But if I had to take an educated guess, I'm just kidding. No, I'm sure all of my viewers are in peak physical condition. I could probably confidently give you guys all the seal of approval. All right. I love Bastion's design, by the way. Playing him feels so great. I love his animations. And the Rocket League car. Who is, well, no, Abyss. You're a mod on YouTube. Samir is a mod on Twitch. First of all. Second of all of my mods are my favorite mods. I've said this in the past. There is tape of me saying that. Finding the one can be a double-edged sword. Heard red stories where once friends find them, they just passed. Yeah, it's hard to find a balance between like staying in contact with your friends and then also being like 100% dedicated to your relationship. Wait, Stud, you don't have Bastion? Wait, are you serious? Bastion is... I've never heard you complain about not having Bastion. I just assumed. That's great. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Well, I hope you can snag him soon, man. Nick, you took too many naps, man. You know, Nick, if you want to build up your confidence, live streaming is great for that. I don't know if you've ever thought about that, like giving that a try. You don't even have to do a face cam or anything, but like I was already a pretty social guy, so I didn't struggle with it too bad. But I've noticed my social skills have gotten a lot better since I started live streaming. And just my willingness to go like outside of my comfort zone. Because I don't care who you are, like some people are kind of built for it. It's still difficult and it still feels weird and intimidating. But once you get over that, you kind of find your groove. It makes a lot of things in life easier. Oh, great. Now my mods are all fighting each other. What have I done? You know what we should do if you guys really want to settle this debate? We can have like a mod Olympics. Maybe one of these days we should do a tournament of mods. I'll have all my moderators put together 2-star Battlegrounds rosters and we'll see who comes out on top. And then they can claim the title of my favorite mod. And then we can do that monthly. That would actually be really funny. I would need some more mods for that, though. The mod wars. Yes, dude. That would actually be so entertaining. We'll let them fight it out. I do need to, I think, get another mod, though, because I think I haven't seen WAP here in years at this point, so I'll probably just demote him. Yeah. Definitely keep your eye out, Charles. You know, you don't want to wait until it's too late. But also don't be so obsessed about finding a partner that you just come on too strong and seem like a psycho. I know a couple people like that. And they're still single, in case you're wondering. You're either playing against 40-year-old millionaires or they look your age, turn out to be 16. Yeah, rip, dude. Got enough for a championship and a semifinal? Yeah, but like WAP is like never here. I don't feel like I could grant him that title. Was in global? Dude, that's actually insane. I would never wade in. I try not to wade into that cesspool. Fighting Penny has to be one of the worst things if you can't break her shield very quick. You forgot about WAP entirely? Yeah, I never see him at all anymore. He doesn't even talk to me either. Not that I've like tried to message him or anything, but yeah, I think he's just off doing his own thing, man. I used to chat with him once in a while, but then he left our alliance, so there hasn't been a reason to commune. You're down for mod wars? You'd win. Yeah, we would include Twitch mods and YouTube mods, I think. Yeah, it really does kind of a little bit, Walrus. You just keep your eyes open. You can't, I mean, you still have to put yourself in situations to find someone, right? Unfortunately, you cannot stay in your basement playing MCOC and still find someone to marry. I mean, there's a lot of champions that destroy Penny. I just didn't. This is Arena, so. You and Reliver versus Abyss and Spidey. That'd actually be... Wait. Abyss, are you in the USA? Because that would be EU versus USA. Wait, are my mods from the EU on Twitch and then from America on YouTube? Because that's freaking funny. And that was not planned at all. I'd consider it, Walrus. I'd consider it. We could hope... Here's what we could do. Okay, hear me out. So we have... So first of all, we'd have the Battle of the Regions, potentially. But if we don't do that, okay, we could have a play-in tournament. So here's what we could do. We could have a two-star Battlegrounds tournament, like play-in, and then maybe we take the top 4 from that. I'm not sure. Or we could just do top top 2 or top 1, I don't know. And then they go in to the bracket to fight against the current actual mods. If they win the whole thing, they can become a mod. And that's like your avenue towards getting that, the not wrench, the shield, I guess. But if we didn't do that, EU versus USA sounds pretty awesome, actually. Oh, he's in global now? Is he, what is he in there? Recruiting? Trying to self-promo for his channel? This is my rank 4 APOC. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Put me in, coach. What would the power rankings be? I don't know. We could do the power rankings based off of like chronological order. So Spidey, I think you're the oldest mod I have, aren't you? I think you were the first mod. So you would be like rank number 1, I would guess. Potentially. Down to earn your wrench. Nothing is given. Everything is earned. You have to earn mod through the gauntlet. We would have to figure out the logistics on like, because I would really like to watch those fights, you know, but there's no real way to do that unless you were sharing your screens. Okay. Here's an alternate, okay? It's kind of what you're saying, Samir. So we do the 2v2. We do USA versus EU. And then the overall champion of that bracket fights an open qualifier bracket champion. So you have to run through an open bracket filled with anyone else who wants to try to become mod via this tournament. And then you fight the champion of the actual moderator tournament. If you win, you become a mod. I feel like thoughts. I mean, that feels good to me. Ouch. Ouch. I'm trying to intercept you. Leave me alone. Absolute cinema. Dude, I'm actually pretty tempted. We'd have to make sure everyone's on board with this and get like a day set apart for it. I know we could see Reliver's matches since he's got streaming stuff set up. And we'd have to do 2 stars because I think there's just too big of a potential like roster gap. Reliver 2 is still fairly new to the game. You're nerfed without a 2-star gladiator. Hey King, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, man. Now, granted, there's still be probably a roster gap in the 2-star rosters, but oh well. I don't know if that could be helped. We could technically have like a ban list, because it's really stupid if you don't have Magic or Electro. They're so broken for 2 stars. Logistics would be weird, yeah. That's the thing. It's like trying to coordinate everyone's schedules, you know? Could do 4 stars or 3 stars. That would be kind of weird. You need to fight walrus with actual stakes. You could screenshot the match results. You don't need to stream it. I know, I'm just thinking of like from the viewership standpoint, you know, I would want to watch it. And I'm sure everyone on stream would want to watch it too if they could. The only way I think to do it would be if we were on a Discord call and you could just share your screen. I'm pretty sure you can do that on mobile. Now, I think that would be the way to do it. I mean, Reliver could just straight up stream his perspective. We could try to get this together. I don't know how it would work. Are you gonna throw that? Okay, there you go. Oh, he eats her regen. That sucks. Just deleted when you get the special too, man. Free for the week. Split screen into 4. Could do that. We could have all the matches going at once. That would be crazy. I feel like if we were gonna do it, I would want to leave like, as far as like the open bracket goes, we'd probably want to have like let people sign up for that for a while. Or I guess we could go ahead and just do the moderator fight. And just kind of let the open bracket, we can do that whenever. Ranking up 2 stars as we speak. I mean, that's just kind of a fun thing to do anyway. Maybe the rest of this week we'll kind of like, we'll mention that once in a while during streams and see who would be interested in joining. We're all clearly free at night. Yeah, I mean, you're watching the stream, right? So you're free to some degree already. You know, we could, well, no. I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, if you're on the EU side of things, you're kind of nerfed because you'd be playing so late at night. So I was thinking maybe a weekend might be better, so we could try to catch like a common ground time, but that would be difficult. King says you'd definitely join that. Well, stay tuned, man. I think we might try and organize something like that. Three stars can have relics, so that adds an extra degree of difference in people over 2 stars. Yeah, that's a good point, Nick. That might be unfair for some people. So maybe we just keep it to 2 stars then. And without relics, I think there's a lot more skill expression. And we really are doing this to see who is just the best, you know? You're free of nights this week and you would be free weekend, but any other week would be an issue because of school. I will, whatever day we do it, I'll do your homework for you. Spidey, how's that? No guarantee you'll get a passing grade, but I'll do it for you. I got you. Mod Wars. This is big. This is for bragging rights. It might potentially be the most important thing ever done on this stream. This is potentially huge. Yeah, Nick, right. No, true. Yeah, I think we would do 2 stars. Because basically everyone should have a decent fleshed out roster from the poker mode, so. You're just drained after school? We could do like a Friday night or something. There's not usually new content on Fridays, so that would probably be the best day of the week to hold it. In fact, I would probably shoot for it on a down time. Like, it would have to be a downturn for the game, I think. Dude, Hyperion is nuts. He's still so good. Sheep, you should. It's kind of fun. It's really satisfying to look at your 2-star roster and just see them all fully maxed out. Right. That's why I'm thinking like it would be a Monday or a Friday. It feels weird to host a tournament on a Monday though. And then I think it would have to be like, I don't know. We could try best of 5 maybe for the championship. Everything else best of 3 maybe. We could take a poll for and see what the participants would want, but the championship would have to be best of 5 or something. Maybe best of 7. Battlegrounds matches can go decently quick. You rank up 4 stars? I was doing good on that for a while, and then I kind of flamed out on it. Winner of mod 1 plays Bedizzle. I mean, that could be like the ultimate boss. After the tournament is done, the super grand champion plays me. Even though some of the people competing are probably already better than me. I know I've been taken to task on friendly streams by plenty of you guys. Yeah, we should make this happen. I think it would be fun. Your Friday through Tuesday. Man, see, I feel like Friday would be the best day for it, but maybe Monday then? I'm really bad at organizing stuff like this too, so... Oh, I forgot she's got her stupid thing on. Let me intercept you. Whoa, accidental heavy intercept. What? You don't see that every day. My A button just like got stuck there. That's actually funny. You know what? I'll take it. Don't throw 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 it. This hero's the worst. Take over my channel, the winner? No way, man. No shot. Oh my gosh. That would be crazy to put that on the line. Now, if I ever did that, I'm making sure it's a sure thing, man. We're firing up the hacks. We're one-tapping everyone. No way. Leave nothing to chance. Take the day off. Yeah, once we figure out the participants in the bracket, then we'll talk about everything else. That's probably the best way to move forward. Used a 2-star awakening gem on Serpent. You could honestly probably have enough of those solo crystal shards. You could awaken everybody. That's kind of what I did one day. So I'm a little far behind. I tried to start off with a light. That never works for me. Some in my alliance swear by it though, man. I guess I just don't spam the light attack fast enough. How can you get more 2-stars? Premium crystals. I did see that, Charles. I did. I'm right up there with you, basically. Normally, man, my units are so low compared to what they usually are. Oh yeah, the Gogster. Mod Wars should be easier, yeah. It's more the open bracket that'll be tricky. I think all the mods are on Discord too, which would make things a lot easier. Maybe I could just make a really cheesy, ridiculous hype video, upload it, try to get a bunch of participants. We'll promote it all over. Cash. Dude, we could even do like a cash prize. That would be kind of fun. I mean, bragging rights for sure. This wouldn't be for Mod Wars. This would be the total champion for the open bracket, probably. And if it was successful or popular enough, we could make it a normal thing. Just get like a Google Play credit or something. For you guys to fight to the death for. Units. If only you could do wager matches in this game. That would be sick, dude. You could wager up to like 30 units or something. Ugh. All right. Let's go open that 7-star, guys. All right, you know the drill. If you don't know the drill, get your guesses in the chat. If you guess which champion I pull from my 7-star basic crystal, you indeed get your very own crisp high five. And that is something that comes with insane boosts to luck, allegedly. My lawyers require me to say that. And, you know, all around better looks. Makes you more handsome. So go ahead and get those guesses in, guys. I will give you just a couple minutes. I'll go get a drink and whatnot. We'll get back and spin this puppy open. Okay. Did I pull a spider ham yet? No, not on the main account, at least. Monthly Dizzle tournaments could low-key blow up the channel. It could be fun. Could be fun, sheep. I know people have done something similar to that in the past. It's a lot more difficult if you're trying to coordinate it so that you can actually use it for content, because you have to get screen sharing and stuff. I'd have to look into like websites for stuff like that, though. That does sound like it could be fun, and we could do that on like Friday nights or something. But yeah, I think that could be fun, and we could do like a small cash prize. You could, I mean, if people would be interested too, we could do like, you just pay $1 to enter, and then everything goes to the winner if it got big enough, because that could get to the point where like the winner just gets $100 or so. And I think it would be worth playing. It would be fun. All right, let's see what guesses you guys are cursing me with. I mean, what? Sasquatch, Silk, Spider-Ham, Nefaria, Gladiator. I know a couple people that would be happy with that. Hambon, Ham in French, Moondragon, Stormex. All right, Samir, I'll take a look at those after stream. All right, my guess is going to be Hyperion. Let's get it. Now, you guys all know, of course, I am really pulling for Spider-Ham. He's been my freaking most wanted for so long now. Feels like it's never going to happen. But we'll see. Today could be the day, chat. Come on, 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 come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. That's a whammy. I think that's first time though, right? First spot? It is. And I know that's a good awakened ability, but I don't really use spot. Nobody guessed spot. Well, you know what? It could be worse, chat. Could have been worse. Too bad we can't get an exalted right now. Yeah, I have 55 million solo crystal shards, man. That's so many. One away from Silk, I know. Everyone would run CGR for the 2-star tourney? Maybe. Maybe. It's very interesting. Certain champions at the 2-star rarity just obliterate. That you wouldn't necessarily think would be meta. Like, Magic is filthy. But I mean, I guess you would kind of assume she'd make the team. It would really hurt for those that don't have big 2-star rosters, though. I don't think everyone would have Serpent. Nico would probably be pretty stellar. Yeah, my 2-star roster is kind of nasty, actually. Okay. Let me see. I don't think I have anything else I can really open right now, chat. I just want to make sure for you guys. Because we did just get some, like, rewards and stuff. Yeah, I think the biggest thing's going to come with Coliseum. Magic, Serpent, and Nico are your first 3 you upgraded. I think that's probably smart thinking. Definitely get you Electro and Magic if you can. They are pretty gross. How close are we to a natural basic? Let's see, 5,000? Can I get that? I don't think I can. Usually I would just cobble it together with Battlegrounds. Ah, we're so close, man. Well, we can do it, though. Hold on, chat. We have one more basic, okay? Don't touch that dial, please. Don't do it. I think we can make that happen. Gonna run out of 6-star shards, though. Should you up Sigil Witch? I don't know how she does at the 2-star. That I'm not sure. All right, guys, one more time. Get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. We gotta have a winner tonight, man. We gotta have a winner. Keep going. My fellow degenerates in the chat that love gamble. I mean, crystal-based RNG in video games. Type your guesses. By the way, guys, while you're doing that and you have your hands on the keyboard, it would really mean a lot to me if you would go ahead and hit that like button. All right, the thumbs up that looks like this. It does help the channel grow a bunch. Every like is greatly appreciated. Whoa, double Moondragon. Okay. Abyss stole your guess. Gladiator again. Prowler. Dude, I would love a Prowler. I think Okoye is in the basic now. I'm an Italian. Okay. Prosciutto. I don't know if I should even try pronouncing that. All right. You guys got 30 more seconds, all right? And then I'm going to spin this bad boy. Okay, since Hyperion was wrong on the first one, this one I'm going to guess Titania. Yeah, Titania. Here we go, chat. Please let me get Spider Ham on a crystal where I dabbed. Come on. Good luck to you guys on your guesses. I hope you're correct. And we got ourselves a Gambit. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We do this every day. Eventually, we will pull Spider Ham. All right. Get that offer out of my face. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Everybody go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I hope to catch you in the next one.